Hey YouTube, I'm Kyla, and today I'm going to be covering the new iOS 14 update and how you can customize your home screen. So recently, the new iOS 14 update came out for all Apple devices, and I have just been seeing everybody rave about it on social media. One feature that came with the new update that I'm very excited about and that most kids my age are very excited about is the ability to customize your home screen and add new little slots called widgets. Now, I know that's kind of a funny word, but it actually holds a number of possibilities for your device. And today, I just wanted to give a little tutorial about how you can personalize your cell phone. But I know that when I downloaded the update, so yesterday or the day before, I was really confused on how to personalize it and do exactly what I wanted. So of course, I took to YouTube and I searched for a video that could teach me how to use this fantastic new update. And I found a couple, and they were both pretty helpful, but I wanted to make my own to explain it in the way that I would, but I will link the creators of those videos down in the description box, so if this video isn't helpful for you, you can go check out those. So before I get down into the nitty-gritty on how to do all of the customization tools, I wanted to go over some of the things that are important to know. The first thing you'll need to know is about the new update for widgets. So we've had widgets for, I want to say like a year now, and it's basically when you're on your home screen, you swipe all the way to the far left, the farthest left page, there's always been a like, I don't know what to call it, but like a little library, and you could add like little little widgets. That's when they first added it, and it was basically like little shortcuts or like little previews of things from your calendar, like what you had planned for the day. Now there are widgets for virtually everything on your phone. There's not only for calendar now, but weather, for the clock to see your alarms, for music, for fitness, and my personal favorite is the battery percentages. This new widget feature that you can put on your home screen, it lets you actually see how much your AirPods are charged, and I find that very helpful because I'm usually waiting until like the last moment when they die. So that is my personal favorite. But the main thing that came with this update is the ability to have the widgets on your home screen. And it's very customizable. There are apps you can use to customize it even more than what Apple lets you do. You can have them in 3 different sizes. There is the small one, which it takes up the room of like 4 apps. Like in a square, like 4 apps, it's like that size. And then there's the medium-sized widget that takes up 8 apps going this way. And then there is the large widget, which I have yet to use because it's just so big, that takes up like basically the whole homepage on that like slide. And I think there's only room for 4 apps above it. 4 or 8 apps above it, but it's humongous. It's the biggest one. That's like the alpha widget. Now there is widget stacks, which I actually just found out about today when I was looking more about the features to make this video. And the widget stacks are basically like how you can group your apps on your phone into folders to organize it. And so if you don't have enough space for all the widgets that you desire, you can just scroll and see all of them. It's awesome. And there is also the developer API. I have no idea what API is, but that is how Apple puts it on their website. And the way that I interpreted it was that there are now apps that you can use to customize it even more than the options that Apple gave you. So there are a couple apps, which we'll get into a little bit later, that can let you have daily quotes as a little widget, like they change every day. You can have cool little backgrounds on the widget and sync your calendar up with them, or have like astronomy stuff. Like, the possibilities really are endless, and I can't wait to see what other apps come out because this update did come out like 2 days ago. So I think a lot of people probably still have things in the making that just have not come out yet. So the second most exciting thing, I guess it could be argued, but the second most exciting thing for me personally in this update is the app library. So the app library is very cool. It's awesome. It is such a cool feature, and I love that Apple has put it into the home screen. It's like, that's confusing because it's in the home screen, but it's not. It's hidden. So you scroll all the way to the far right because the widget gallery is on the far left, and this is on the far right. So you just scroll until you get to the far right, and it'll be your little app library. And these are not displayed on your like home screen where you can put the widgets. These are automatically categorized by Apple. So like I have one for education, for all my school apps. I have one for like shopping apps that Apple just automatically categorized for me, so I didn't have to go through and group them all together, which is a time saver. And maybe you don't like your judgment. Maybe you're like, how do I categorize these? Well, now Apple does it for you. It's amazing. So I have apps like Amazon, like Ulta, like stuff like that. I don't really want them on my homepage because I tried to make my homepage look nice with this new update. So they're all hidden in a category in the app library. And I think it's awesome. All the games that I like occasionally play when I get to that total new level of boredom where you're just like, I need to do something else, and you go to like Subway Surfers or like Helix Jump or something. Yes, that's where I keep those games, because I don't like to see that big cluttered folder of just games that I rarely ever play. So it's really nice that I can just keep them in the app library and I don't really have to look at them all the time. Also, when you download an app, it will automatically go to the app library. So don't freak out if you download a new app after getting this update and it's not there. It is there. You just have to scroll to the very far right and it'll be in your app library. And it will be automatically categorized, so just look for it there. And last but not least, for features that iOS 14 has, which I actually think this was an option a while ago. Like, this update must have come out like last year, and I think it was just harder to do, so people didn't really know how to do it. But actually, now you can make custom icons for all of your apps, which is pretty cool, because sometimes I wanted to do that. Like, what was that app? It was like Kapapa? I don't know. I never had it, but I remember it being around, and I know like people said it gave you viruses. But you can make like all your app icons like little colors or like images. Like, I've seen ones where every app is just like the pink version of the logo. Like, you can really go crazy with it. But Apple has basically created a way for us to do that just from the Shortcuts app, which has been around for a while, and that's why I think that we had the ability. It was just a lot more hidden, and Apple didn't really say like, look, you can do this. I don't think that was really like widely known. But when that new update came out, it automatically gave you a Shortcuts app, which I had deleted, so I had to go back and re-download it, but it might not be like that for all of you. I'll do a voiceover later, but basically there's a way to upload any image from your camera roll, so you can download pictures of like custom logos for Netflix, YouTube, that type of stuff, or you can make your own, because Apple really does. They have like tons of logos that you can tell they meant to look like YouTube and they meant to look like music, so you can change the color if you want. You could have all of them pink, you could have all of them green. The only downside is that when you click on the shortcut, sorry, this part, I hate it. This is why I don't use the custom app icons. It takes you to shortcuts first, and then it takes a little while to think, and then it takes you to, say, music if you have a custom app icon. It's annoying, I don't like it, but if you're willing to deal with that, then cool. That is a great feature for you. Like, I was messing around with it, and I made like this little picture of Tyler the Creator, like a funny photo of him from like 2013. I made it my voice memos icon. It was amazing. Great. I really could do whatever I wanted to my phone. But I did see one on Pinterest that was like all Shrek themed. Really, the possibilities are endless. There is no telling what you could do. Go crazy, have fun. So I think that is all of the features that I need to cover. This video is almost 20 minutes long, and this is just kind of the overview. And also, the only things that I've been covering today were features that allow more customization for your iPhones. So there are, oh my gosh, there are probably like 10, 20 more features that come with this update that I just haven't covered. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the actual tutorial part of the video on how to fully customize your home screen. So this is my first page, this is my second one, this is my third one, and this is going to be my demo page for the tutorial. So on this first one, I have the time, day, and month displayed, and my battery percentages for my phone and my AirPods when they're connected, and I have the weather. On this page, I have a picture of me and my boyfriend Evan. I have a quote that changes hourly, I think it is, and then a calendar bit that actually shows like what I have, because it syncs from my Google Calendar and the calendar that comes with your phone. And on the third page, I have a picture of me and some of my friends, and then I have the quick access to my recently played, and right now, my recently played is the deluxe edition of Folklore by Taylor Swift. Go stream that album, it's amazing. And then over here, I have my fake little Amazon shortcut thing. Yeah. So over here is the widget gallery, which is basically where you can add new widgets that are given by Apple. So like right here is my screen time, which has been up a lot, especially since I've been editing this video for about, 3 hours now, and for online school. And you can even have a stocks widget, which I don't know why you would want that, but you know, everyone's different. Oh, didn't mean to click on that. There's a map widget, news widget. The possibilities are endless. So I've taken my weather one from Apple, I've taken the batteries one from Apple, and the music one from Apple, but all the other ones I made through apps. So this app that I made, the time one, is called Color Widgets, and they have lots and lots and lots of options. All these ones with the little crown logo are their pro version, and you do have to pay for that one. I did not pay for that one. You can toggle on and off if you show the battery percentage or not. It didn't really load, but you know, I'd like to have the battery percentage on. And you can you can't do that one. You can customize it to your heart's desire. So like let's put this photo as the background, and there it is. There is the photo as the background. I can change the font. They have a very nice selection of fonts, and you can do whatever you want to it. And if you have just a plain background, you can change the color of the text, which is also very handy, very cool. And you can also change the background to a solid color. So that is the app Color Widgets. And then I also used the app called Widgetsmith to make this calendar one and to make the two photo widgets that I have. So Widgetsmith is amazing. I was playing around with a couple different aesthetics here. So I have the cream colored ones, that plain black one, and I can do really whatever I want. See, I made this one a photo. This is the calendar one that I've been using. You can have an astrology one, and there really is just a lot. There's a lot. So I'll add a medium one and I'll edit it. So you can choose from all of these things. You can have just a plain photo, you can have the time, you can have the date and what's on your calendar. So that is Widgetsmith, and to change which widget it is, you go here, and if I select calendar, it will show me my calendar one that I made. You can title them. but I'm going to select Friends now, and there it is. There is the Friends widget. So I named them this. It won't just automatically give you Friends and Calendar. It'll give you the number ones, medium number 4, small number 3, like stuff like that. And then this one is actually a smart stack that I explained previously in the video. So I normally have it just on the music, but I can scroll and it'll show me the Apple version of the calendar, my reminders, and that is it for the smart stack. But I could add like my recent notes and all of that good stuff. So now I will show you the app library. So this is one of the greatest features, in my opinion, for the iOS 14 update. There is the app library on the far right. It is like the 5th tab, and well, it's the 5th tab for me. It'll be different for you, but scroll all the way to your last tab and then scroll again, and here is your app library. Now notice how basically all of these apps are not on my home screen. They are hidden because I don't really want them all displayed. There are apps that I rarely use but I still need and I don't want to delete. So like I have all these shopping apps and it categorizes them automatically for me, which is very, very convenient. Also ignore that text about hair highlights. But yes, so that is the app library, and now I will show you how to make custom app icons, which is probably one of the most exciting parts of this update. So you go to productivity, or no, scratch that. Don't go to productivity. That's just what it's categorized as. You click on it and go to shortcuts and hit the little plus button at the top right of the screen and hit add action, and you're going to click on scripting, so the one with the little X, and hit open app, and then hit choose, and you can do whatever app you want. I'm going to do the magnifier app for this demo. And here you can change the color of the background. I'll make it this nice minty green. And since it is the magnifier, let's see if I can find something that would go along with that. There are all these different icons. You can make it an airport symbol if maybe you have like the Southwest app. You can make the food symbol if it's for a restaurant app that you really like. Sun, clouds for weather. Oh, that's a good one for magnifying, the binoculars. This one is kind of like the knockoff YouTube, knockoff FaceTime, knockoff camera, videos, photos. Really, the possibilities are endless. You can even make a custom messaging app, call app. I really love this part that they give you so many options to really create your own. I just wish that they had more color options, but it's okay. There's even a paw print one, so really it is quite cool. But I think that for the magnifying app, what's one that makes sense? We'll go with this one, magnifying. And there is my custom icon. I can even name it whatever I want. So if I just want to go like that, it'll literally just show up as that. And if I add it to my home screen, I have Digisokiff on my home screen. But if I don't want to name it that and I would like to name it magnifier, I can also do that. And oh, it did not change it. So make sure you hit add to home screen there. Okay. And then you're going to want to get rid of this one. And there you have the magnifier, your custom icon. Oh, did not mean to do that. Or, here's the really exciting part in my opinion. If you go, so you're on the magnifier tab that you have created. You hit the 3 dots in the top right corner and you hit add to home screen. Home screen name and icon down at the bottom. You click on the little blue surrounded photo and you can take a photo, choose a photo, or choose a file. So I'm going to choose a photo and I'm going to use this lovely photo of my face that I took earlier after I went on a run. And I'm going to use that for magnifier. And now it is added to my home screen, and voila, I have magnifier. But as you can see, the downside is once you click it, it goes through shortcuts. So that's a little bit annoying, but that is how you create a custom app icon
You can do really whatever you want with this. Like I showed you that Shrek one, really, the possibilities are endless. You can go crazy. I have seen people make color themed ones where every app is just a solid color and a pattern to go with their theme. This is kind of the theme I have going on right now, and I'm sure it'll change in the next couple of days. But that's it for the
Alright guys, so that is all I have for the tutorial today. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it the whole way through this video, that is amazing, and please make sure to leave a like and even a nice comment. You could say like, hey Kyla, nice video, if you liked it. And if you didn't like it, tell me why. Tell me what I should do in the future. Tell me if there's something else you would like to see. I am open to constructive criticism. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month, and a wonderful year, and I will see you next time. Bye!